crows in the backyard. Strucky, get that bird.
Junior, senior.
G'day YouTubers, it's Senior here from Junior Senior Gaming, and today we are having a look at the Peterbilt 389 version 4. And this was a request by Nicholas Crossfield. Now, we've had a look at this in the past a couple of times now, but as it was, I'm doing a tribute to American trucks this week, I thought it would not be proper without having the Peterbilt 389 in here. It's an absolute must. This is an awesome truck and I love it. And so far we've actually got the Freightliner Argosy with the Cat Edition, which has got an amazing response so far. It is absolutely brilliant. I just love how you guys respond to all these trucks that we're putting in here. It's wonderful. Love it. Now, back to the actual truck. We are in the DAF truck dealer in Amsterdam, so this is where you find this truck. And this is what it looks like. I mean, it is absolutely gorgeous. Patch 1.182, guys, before I forget. This works in that too, and so it should. This is one of my favorite trucks. It really is, because of the detail that has been done in this is so awesome. As Junior would say, it is just boss. Now that is, I think it's wonderful. Now look, let's get into the customized configuration, because this is an awesome truck. It really is. Now the cabs, you can only choose the one cabin for this one. That's fine. You don't need any more for this one. Then we have the chassis. You get the 6x4 or the old school style. Now with the old school style, you'll notice that a lot changes. It's not just the chassis, it's the actual, it's a whole heap of stuff in here that changes as well. It's like the stacks change, it's the lights change. See that? Even the grill, the bumper there, change, the bumper guard, is it? Yeah, see the bumper changes. Up the back here, let's zip around and you will see the 6x4 and the old school style. Look guys, I'm a big fan of both of these. I find it very hard to choose. I sometimes rotate between, because I like the lights on this one. I like the lights on that too. I particularly like the stacks on this one, and I like the both of those. I find it so hard, and this is the problem. So look, I'm just going to stick with that one there, or that one. Look, let's just stick with that one. We'll move on, because otherwise I'll be here for all day trying to pick which one I want. Now, this one here, we got the Cummins engines, the ISX 370. Goes all the way down to the actual 840 horsepower. And then we will go, what are we going to choose? Well, look, we'll just leave it on the 370 for now. And then if needed, we can crank it up more later on if it gets chosen for the weekly drive. But this is going to be a tough one this week. Then we have, for gearboxes, we have the 6-gang mit retarder, or with retarder, that is, and the 10 gang, I think that's 10 speed. Look, 6, I'm pretty sure that's 6 speed, 10 speed, 10 speed, 13 speed, 13 speed, 18 speed, and 18 speed with retarder. So for this one, I'm going to be choosing the 13 speed. Okay, so we'll put that one on. I'm not going to click confirm yet. I was just about to do that. This here is the interior. By far, this is one of the best, if not the best, interior that I have seen in this game. I actually like this, prefer this interior, well, this style of interior, to the original Euro Trucks ones. You just look at the dash, for instance, all the grain there, and the gauges have so much detail in them. For me, this is absolutely brilliant. You've got all the pedals down there, you've got a can of pep, we know what that says, pep B? Could be, I don't know. Then we've got some magazines, we've got a whole heap of stuff in here, and it is done brilliantly. It really is done brilliantly. Smooth. Now, you know I talk about a lot of corners, right? Because when modeling, you know, the corners here are you know, what makes it, breaks it. You know, looks, for me it does, makes it, breaks it, makes it look shit or makes it look good. But look at how smooth. Smooth as a baby's bum. It's really good. And for those guys who get up me, modders who actually get up me for, you know, talking about those, look guys, this is a perfect example of what you can do. You know, it's smooth. The corners, they look real corners. And that's what you want. You want it to look as real as possible. So anyway, let's continue on, because otherwise I'll keep jabbering on about this. Now for the colours, you get Black Knight, you get Celestial Blue, you get Deep Aquamarine, you get Deep Basalt, you get Emerald Green, Perfect White, Peterbilt, that's the Peterbilt type orange, and then there's Royal Grey. So I'm going to leave it on the Celestial Blue for now, because we're going to go over to the service center and check it out from there. Now for the accessories, this has to be my favorite part here, is the accessories, because you get to add on all the bits and pieces. Now we have here bull bars. So we have the well, it says bumper guard, and then there's bumper guard 2, and then there's the Viking for 389. Now this is what I see on this truck all the time. I see this everywhere, and I see lights all over here. I mean, it's crazy. But look, we're not going to put lights on here because I'll be here forever spending all this time putting lights on there. I might do this if this gets in the weekly drive. I might do it for then. But look guys, it takes a long time to do. Then what do we have? We'll go up to here because that's sort of, it's getting in the road there. Select that's the wheel. There we go, there's the bumper. So here you've got a lot to choose from. Now you can actually select, and actually I'm going to go back here and I'm going to take that off because you can't see it properly. But there's the original one here. We'll zoom in. That's the one it comes with. Then you get that sort of really cool Kenworth looking type one. And then we have a Texas rolling end, which is very nice, has the bumper guides on the side. And then there is this American Eagle looking one. I tend to like the American Eagle one for today. Again, it varies. I can go for all sorts of ones. This one here is the most one that I use. Actually, I'm going to leave that one on. Stuff it. Let's leave that on. That one on. See, again, you can put a whole heap of lights on. You can put a bumper guard on there as well. There it is. Bumper guard. Put that on there. And then we go up to the... Where is it? There it is. No. There it is. There. So yeah, there's the bumpers again, and we will put on that one there. On the grill here, this is an addition that I like. It is the Peterbilt Chrome logo or the Peterbilt Light logo. So when we light it up, it actually lights up too, but the Chrome one does not. This one does. See? Very nice. I like that. I really do. Now, off to over here, this is a mirror. You can put a mirror on the side there, or you can put a mirror on the side there. Now up the top on the bonnet, you can choose between the hood ornament, which is a chrome hood ornament. We can get in, zoom in there and see that. It's very hard to see that one because there's a dot over the top. You can get the chrome flying goddess. That's the one I like. You can get the bullhorns, or you can actually get the bullhorns small, or you can get the rubber duck, which is off the you know, Convoy, the movie Convoy. A lot of people use the horns. Not a big fan of the horns. I tend to like the goddess. I think she looks pretty cool on the front, or the rubber duck. So let's do that there, the goddess. Be a bit different to everyone. Then you get a bug shield. Now that is cool. You know, the Peterbilt bug shield there. I really do like that. Then we'll go off to the side here, which is the actual air cleaner box. You can either go coloured, paint, or chrome. I'm going to go chrome. This truck looks so awesome in chrome. It really does. Up to the actual sun visor. You can take that off, however, it looks a little bit weird. Looks very strange to me. So I put the chrome one on. Then we have these, this is for inside, you know, little things to select on the inside. We'll have a closer look at those later. We'll take them off for now. Now, the light bar. Here is the roof accessories. You can choose from a whole heap of roof accessories that you'd like on there. So if we wanted to put, say, back here, we wanted to have raw. We can put raw back there if we want. Select that, raw. And then we can put right there, we can put the lumen chrome spotlights if we want. If we wanted. But I think that looks absolutely rubbish. So I'm taking it off. So leave the horns there for now. But you can put them all over any one of these spots here, which is really cool. Now, up to here we have the sort of beacon light section. Now, there's an air conditioner that you can put on the top there. You can put the bonfire, or you can put the space. Let's put the air conditioner on there this time. Why not? Why not? Then we go up to the top section here, which is the wings. You can put a little guard thing. It says wings, but it's more like a guard that goes over the front, a chrome guard. So I'm going to take that off. I don't like it. I tend to like it with the paint. Then we go over to wings. Now, here you can have like a little wing there. You can have, which is the sleeper wing whale tail, or you can have the roof wing, or you can have the sleeper wing. Now, it's like a spoiler. It looks like a spoiler on a hot rod truck or something. I like that one. I tend to like that, and I'm going to leave it on that one. If you were to go back here and you put that on there, you can't see it. Okay, so there's no point putting that on. Now, then we go down to the side here, and you get to choose between chrome tanks or paint tanks. Me, I'm going chrome all the way on this one. As much chrome as I can get. Now, for the actual tyres, you get to choose between the standard 3 tyres here. That works. In patch 1.17 that was added, and we're now in patch 1.18. We have for the wheels all of the standard ones that you can possibly be wanting. Majestic American Dream and Absolute Fury. I'm going to put on the... Let's go American Dream. And then for the rear, we will put on... We'll just go standard for the rear tire, the rear rims. Now, moving right along, you can then choose on the back here the type of guards that you want. Now, I'm going to zoom around. You can have the quarter fender chrome, half fender. Actually, that's not working, is it? I was flicking it around this way. Half fender, the heavy load fender chrome, the heavy load fender, the tuning fender, which is getting pretty cool, and the tuning fender chrome. Now, that looks really cool, but it's not what I like. I like this one here. It's pretty simple. I just like the quarter fender chrome. I know that's pretty basic, guys, but that's what I like, and that's what I'm going to use for this one. Then we have here the little steps and boxes and stuff. You can go frame mount steps, and that's just down there. You can see it just down here. And then you have the step toolbox, which I'm going to put the step toolbox on. Now, up the back here is a whole lot of lights that you can add. You can go crazy here, and you can add a whole heap of lights and stuff like that if you wish. All down there. And look, again, guys, I'm not going to do it because it will take me forever and a day. Over the side there is a stock mirror that you can put on the side. I'll just put that on anyway, why not? Here, that's the tanks again. That is for the fenders. That there is for the steps. And I think that is pretty much it. That is everything for this. This is a very cool mod, guys. I really do enjoy this mod, and I have spent a lot of time in the past using this mod. So if there's anything I have forgotten, there we go. What's that? That is the carrier thing over there. I knew there was something I forgot. There is the carrier thing over there on the side, little toolbox, which you can actually just add in there. So look, let's go and confirm this, and we will do a trade-in on the last mod, And then what we'll do is we will then take a look on the outside. Okay, so now we're on the outside. We're having a look for any big gaping holes. Now, there is none for this. It is absolutely brilliant. So it looks really nice on the outside, looks really nice on the inside. It is an awesome job. When it comes to if it was thought after like artwork, or if it was thought about like artwork, this here is a masterpiece. It really is. It's definitely a must try, guys. And if you haven't got it and you're an American truck fan, you really need to get it. So I'm going to go on the outside here and give you a demonstration on the actual sounds that are with this, because it has custom sounds. So if we start the engine, and there you go, there's the actual engine sound. That is awesome. Well, we put the handbrake on because we're rolling away. So there you go, that's what it sounds like. We go for the horn. It's a train horn, which is really cool. And look, let's just have a quick look on the outside. That looks so nice. I mean, look at the detail, the chain there, everything. The sound is gone there. That's a problem with the actual Euro trucks at the moment, which we all know about. There is on the back there, it looks really cool. That is great. Now the inside here we have the dash there changes. You can change that, but we're in neutral, so let's jam it into third, and then we take the handbrake off, and then watch when we turn. You see the apple there over on the side? That's rolled over. See, we turn back that way and the apple rolls. That's actually really cool. I like that. One thing that there is in this truck as well is there is a fly that will fly around the dash, and for some people it can be annoying, but for me I actually think it's funny. I call him Louis the Fly, because in Australia here we have a classic fly called Louis the Fly for the company Mortine. Now what we're going to do is have a quick look in here now, just to show you there is nothing more, nothing extra in here than what we have already seen. There is, except the number plate, driver's plate, and the co-driver's plate is all that is all that's in here. So that is pretty much it. The rest here we saw before. You can actually select all these bits and pieces. Don't worry about that. That's something I'm not sure they're able to fix. Oh, that's right. That's there. That's the little tags there. Italy, France, blah blah blah. Austria should say Australia. I would like one to say Australia one day. Maybe, but that's pretty much it, guys. There's the air cleaner. There we go. Okay, let's back out of here. I'm going to take that out because no, I don't want to accept that one. I'll leave that one out. Then we're off to the custom paint shop. Now you can choose whatever color paint you want in here, which is brilliant. Go for oranges, yellows, greens, blues, pinks, whatever you'd like. Then we go down to, there's the standard colors, and there is a TSM. So if you don't know what TSM is, it's a truck simulation map, a truck simulator map. Okay, so it says there, see, Euro Truck Simulator 2 map. So it is a special map, truck sim map, that you can get for Euro trucks now. It is really cool. It's been a while since we've used it because there's so many other maps and stuff coming out that we've been taking a look at. Now there is also the 389, which is a customizable skin here that you can basically put whatever color you want on there. Go for your life and change that. There's the 389-2. Again, you can change any of these colors to make it whatever you would like. Then we have the Perfect. I don't know why it has the bubbles thing there, but it does. Again, you can change that to whatever you like. And that is it. Look, for now, I think I will put on there, where was it? The Peterbilt. There we go, the orange. As most of you know, I like my bright colors. So there we go. That's the one I'm choosing. Thank you very much. Let's go take this for a drive. So away we go. We'll take a quick look on the outside because look at this truck. I love looking at this truck. Not going to smash into anything, no. It's missing the sounds. I hate it how they do that. That looks absolutely awesome. Right, so back inside, I should say. Now, I haven't got my steering wheel. I'll be honest with you guys, today I have not got my steering wheel in, but I know how this drives. It drives really well with a steering wheel. It is absolutely brilliant. But as we always do as we have been doing in the new sneak peeks, we've been taking a look at how this actually drives around the streets. So that's what we're doing now, because I know I've done a few videos on this truck now, and if you want to check them out, feel free, because it is awesome. I love it, I really do. Chuck some indicators on, so we're going to turn, and look, the sounds of it sounds awesome, guys. That apple that rotates around, that's cool. See how it rotates back and forth when you turn the wheel? That's really cool. I like that. That's really good. I have seen some mods where you see the CB cord dangles down and it actually moves side to side as well. Oh, there's the fly. There's that fly. Louis the fly just went off then. And look, it is smooth. It is like a real truck, this. This is why it's going to be hard this week, because with the other mod that we've had there, that was the Freightliner Argosy, the Cat Edition, that is an awesome mod, and it is, this one here is equally as awesome, and it's going to be very, very hard for you guys to choose this week, because it's up to you, YouTubers, to decide which mod you would like to see this week, and this one here is one of them as part of the tribute to the American Truck Week that we're doing this week on YouTube. So if you like this truck, guys, you know what to do. In the comments below, put yes, I would like to see this truck, or no, I would not like to see this truck. It's yes or no, simple, very simple. That's all you have to do. Very, very simple. So make sure you get your vote, guys, because it's up to you what you want to see in the weekly drive. Okay, because it's not me anymore, it's up to you. Your decisions count. So make your vote count, guys. If you like this video, then don't forget to share. Remember, sharing is caring. And look, if you like this video as well, give us a thumbs up, because it's very important. Thumbs up for a like. Make sure you share. Share with your mum, share with the cat, share with the dog, share with the sister, share with whoever, the aliens. Share with aliens, I don't care. I'll show them how to drive a truck. Well, crash it. I tend to crash it a lot. But anyway, guys, look, thank you very much for watching. Keep the shiny side up and the greasy side down, and I'm 1010 on the side. And remember, game on! Thanks for watching, YouTubers. If you'd like to see more videos, then click on the links beside. Just over here, we take a look at the Freightliner Argosy Cat Edition for Euro Truck Simulator 2. Just down there, we take a look at the weekly drive where we go from Linkping to Vaxjo in a Mercedes-Benz Wrecker. If you'd like to visit our website, or you'd like to subscribe, or you'd even like to visit our new vlog, click on the links below. Thanks again for watching, YouTubers, and remember, game on!